Family first, yeah. Stay on track. Talking real life. Never hold back. From the struggles to the highs, we make it last. Tune in, lock in. It's the Family First podcast. Family first, yeah. Stay on track. Talking real life. Never hold back. From the struggle to the highs, we make it last. Tune in, lock in. It's the Family First podcast. We talking life, talking dreams, trying to break the chains. From the struggles and the hustles through the joy and pain. It's for the moms, it's for the dads, it's for the kids we raise. Every episode hitting like the vibe we crave. We ain't fake.
What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? You are now in the whip. Ish-N-Tagg type shit. Bars or real type shit. You know what it is. But I gotta let my bro do his introduction. So I'm gonna let my bro do his introduction so we can get it going.
Hey, my bitch just sucked my dick when I came home from work. It's a great day.
That's why you gotta love Ish. You gotta
I'm
love
not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes paying the bills gets a little rough, but hey, when you sitting there and you just on your phone on the couch, you got your legs crossed, you just watching the phone, and your girl goes upstairs and she yells up, "Babe, come here." And you go upstairs because you're a man. "What's up, babe? What you need?" Pull your pants down. Bitch, you ain't told nobody nothing.
Now that's the way you gotta love it. And
Hey,
you gotta love Ish.
Hey, I came home from work. She told me to come upstairs. She bopped me out and then told me my dinner was in the oven. Tell you what.
Talk your shit. I'm gonna fall back.
I'll tell you what. Hey, listen. It's been a long time coming. Heavy on the coming, bitch.
Wise words for Ish.
Oh, it's a crazy day, man. It's crazy times we're in, man. Niggas is simping for bitches. I can't get with it, bro. Niggas, there's too many niggas doing corny shit for pussy, bro. And I don't like it.
And let's make it clear, when we in the whip, we ain't doing no simp talk. Ain't no simping. We ain't simping at all.
I ain't giving that bitch bad directions.
Nothing. No rice, no ribs, no champagne.
No champagne, bitch.
What is you talking about?
Bitch, so, I got 14 bricks in the bag.
For real. I got about $200. Fuck is you talking about? But now that we here, all right, let's get into the first topic. Now, we was discussing this last time on one of the times we was in the whip. Y'all can go check that out. We was talking about the battle rap boxing. I'm sure you remember that, right? And I remember telling you the outcome of it. It's pretty disappointing, but
lots of dude. Hey, hold on, let me fix my camera. Hold on.
All right, do your thing.
Hold on. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see.
It's all regular, okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
so what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be doing a reaction to one of the fights that happened. Yeah, and who else to do it with my brother Ish? Who else to do this? So
we're gonna see, man.
And we're starting off with this. So let's set this up the right way. You know, let's get this going. Don LADII versus Toni Blanco. Yes, my brother rather see them scissor, but right now we're gonna see them box.
Definitely.
Let's get it.
This is two women fighting?
Yes.
Oh God.
He said, "Oh God." Now, throughout the rounds, I'm gonna ask you what you're the fight expert. So we're gonna see. You're gonna tell us what's right and what's wrong. This is Tony Blanco coming into the ring.
Tony Blanco.
That's Don Lady. They
Shit.
both got on.
Pass the ball, cuz.
Basketball.
Bitch look like she hoop with them long ass arms. I don't like bitches with long arms, bro. That's weird.
That's what?
It's weird. What are you doing with these long ass arms, bitch?
All right, now Tony is
Why
the
are
small
they?
one.
Why are they fighting?
All right, we got time for it. What? Well, they did sign up to box. They don't have any issues with each other. They just signed up to box because it was
Shotgun
battle
Suge
rap.
presents 1 round. What?
1 round straight.
Oh God.
You remember we was talking about this now?
Yeah, I know. I'm not a fan of Shotgun, bro. I think he's musty, and I think he's overrated. That's my opinion.
Well,
I've never been around him, but he looked musty. That's my. I mean, the nigga probably smell like Baccarat for all I know. But the nigga,
not the Bach, not the
no,
Bach.
no. Nobody on stage with them big ass. He looked like he got a closet full of FUBU Platinum. with the big
The fucking zipper.
Yeah, no, not Zipper. Who's the fat dude? Fat Albert with the Fat Albert.
With the fucking P.
Yeah, nigga got that FUBU Platinum, bro.
Fat farm.
Unacceptable. Absolutely not.
I am not impressed by your.
Okay, so why are these bitches fighting?
Oh, they just signed up to do it. They just signed up. They have no backstory or anything. They wanted to box, and wasn't that many females on the card.
So at some point, the two of these decided, hey, bitch, you want to embarrass each other on TV? Sure do.
Exactly, pretty much.
Oh God. All right.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Now, Tony is the small one. Don Lady is the tall one.
Okay.
You see how bro is focused in? He is a fighter.
I mean, I ain't trying to say I'm Jon Jones, but I did used to do this shit. Not boxing, but I did fight.
We'll be talking about Jon Jones later on in the show, coincidentally.
Oh, God. I'm sure we will.
Yes, we will. They didn't have to add that sound in. They didn't have to add that sound in.
They didn't have to do a lot of shit. Okay, Red Gloves has an idea of what's going on.
Yeah.
It looks like. The open book swinging is crazy.
Yeah.
Open book swinging is where you swing with one arm, but the other one's wide open. It looks like an open book. Wow.
Wow.
Hey, the tall bitch. Hey, why the fuck her shoulders so wide? Oh, that was cheap. You can't do that, bitch.
Okay, now that was the first round.
What was that? What?
You didn't hear? I told you. Yeah, that was the first round. You didn't hear the clack, clack, clack. Now.
Yeah, well, how long was the round? 40 seconds?
Like 60.
That's disrespectful, but okay.
Now, what did you see? Tell me what you saw.
I saw the tall one not really wanting to be there, it looks like. And the little short one, she's trying. You just, you can tell that the gloves are getting in the way of them doing how bitches really fight.
Yeah, which is grab and, pull and
they grab, pull hair, and they do that. They do that.
That uppercut. That
rock star shit.
I hate that shit.
Bro, listen. Listen, nothing fucking makes me want like watching two bitches fight, bro. I hate when people share videos on Facebook like, ooh, they got it in. And then you click on it like they didn't get it in. No, they didn't. Them bitches pulled each other's hair to the right and then laid on the ground and did that shit cats do where they kick like disgusting. Disgusting. What's going on? Am I here? Am I?
That was very awkward. That was very awkward.
I don't know what happened. Everything like fucking
that was
quick.
very awkward. That's what it's felt like. But good thing I still picked up where we left off.
Okay, yeah, let's get back to it.
Because now we're getting into the second round. Let me make sure everything good. All right, I see you. I see you seeing me. Second round. So. Oh, yeah. Who won that first round?
Oh, the short one?
Okay, the short one. Okay.
Both of them are in there looking like, both of them, I feel like they're here to see if they still got it, but they never had it. What you giving this bitch water for?
Round two.
The tall one can't fight for shit.
That body punch was horrible.
Why are people so scared of tall people? Like, is that her hair hanging out? Oh gosh!
Let me see that again. Let me see that again.
That bitch did the spinning. She just did a spinning. Leave me alone.
Deontay Wilder. The Deontay Wilder.
Oh God! That is disgusting.
You heard that clap?
Yeah. Why is it called one round straight if they fight for 30 seconds at a time?
Okay. That was the second round, y'all. That was the second round.
They could have did all this shit at once. They don't need no rounds.
What did you see? What did you see? What did you see?
Bruh, like I said, they look like they're trying, especially the tall one. She looks like she's trying to see if she still got it, but she never had it. Like your ass. And that's okay. You know what I mean? I'm not good at everything, but goddamn. I know they better stop giving this bitch water. She hasn't done anything.
Water.
The fuck you keep giving this bitch water for?
Yo,
That'd be like that. That'd be like Goku giving somebody a sensu bean, but they've been sleep on the couch all day. Why?
Yeah, what was that nigga's name? The fat nigga with the sword and shit. What was that little fat nigga's name?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's like giving him a sensu bean.
Yeah.
Or Hercule.
Yeah, Hercules, like giving Mr. Satan a fucking. Come on, Dougie. This is the same shit I ain't with.
Yo, let's get into this last round. It's only
There's 3 rounds. How the fuck do you split 40 seconds into 3 rounds? Hey man, that's crazy, town.
That's why it was so upsetting. When
Bro,
I got this
just
shit.
These bitches need to just scissor, cut it out.
3rd round. Stop giving this bitch water.
She sat down hella slow like something happened, bitch. That's from smoking all them Newports.
Man.
Look, she ready. Bitch, look. She trying to get at her, bitch.
I mean, it's got to be real turn just keeping your hands up for nothing.
No, it's really not. With those gloves on, maybe.
If she's too far away to be throwing. What was that?
Bro, just suck her fucking tits already. That's what they should have did. They should have scissored. First one to skeet loses.
You know,
nothing's happening.
We're talking. And that's that.
No.
And that's that, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
That is that.
Bro, that was a waste of time. I hope he didn't pay them bitches for their appearance.
He did.
What did he pay them?
I don't know how much he paid them, but everyone got their.
Did he? I feel like he gave them items instead of money. Hell no.
Now.
Hell no.
How many Monster Bong rips?
None.
None.
That was garbage. The little short one was trying to make a fucking. That was Blanco, you said?
Yeah, Tony Blanco.
I don't know. First of all, I don't understand what the fuck. I don't get it, but whatever.
Battle rappers.
Why did she call herself Tony Blanco? I called myself Jay. Well, the hood gave me my name, but I was called J Money the driver because I made money and I drove fast and ran from the police, did donuts and shit. That's why they called me J Money the driver.
Yeah.
Why the fuck do they call this bitch Tony Blanco?
I do not know. And given that you brought that up, I don't even know where the nigga. I don't know where it tagged up came. Somebody.
Man, that bitch probably work at Shake Shack. Shut the fuck up.
So, I don't think I should ask you this, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. Who won that?
The short one.
Okay. What was your total grade on Don Lady, the taller individual?
I don't know. I feel like they went outside and said, "Does anybody want to fight?" And she said, "I'm hungry."
Yo,
she do. I guarantee you, she don't beat up on nobody but her little sisters.
Dookie Monster.
Trap is garbage.
Now that we've got that entertainment out of the way, which I felt was quite entertainment. I love to see my brother's reaction to shit. It's very entertaining.
Hey, did Shotgun Suge fight anybody with his musty ass?
He was supposed to, but his opponent had high blood pressure.
That's right. I forgot you told me that.
It's crazy that Suge was more healthier than everybody else because he was cleared to fight.
Man, I'd have gave that nigga some ibuprofen and water. Get your bitch ass in the ring.
You take a salt tablet.
Nigga. Yeah, take a salt tablet, nigga.
Take a salt tablet. Next topic. Now, today is Thursday, right? Meaning tomorrow will be the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight. Now, a lot of people, if not everyone in the fucking world and their mother, is expecting not only Mike Tyson to win, but to win via knockout.
They're expecting?
They're expecting. They're okay, let me rephrase that. They are hoping.
Okay. Because I hope Mike knocks him out. But at the end of the day, Jake Paul is a big ass. He's a big boy.
Yeah,
and he can hit.
I didn't know how big. I never noticed how big he was until he was in. Because Nate Diaz was always a skinny guy, but when he was in the ring with like him and Tyron Woodley and those guys, it showed how big he really was. He's really a big guy. Like,
yeah, Jake Paul, the big. That's what he does. He fights smaller men, older men.
Yeah,
that's what he does. He doesn't fight anyone who was the last. I mean, he got whooped by Tommy Fury, and Tommy Fury is dookie.
Tommy Fury is dookie compared to a lot of other people. Yes,
compared to boxers, Jake Paul is dookie. He's just a big ass white boy who swings for the fences. That's about it. He has no head movement. His footwork is trash. His jab is weak. All he knows how to do is paw out
that left
and then throw that right hook. That's it.
Yeah. Is that why you think? Like, see, now that you got me curious, because
at the end of the day, Mike is 58, bro. That is a 58-year-old skull and a 58-year-old brain.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Like,
could Mike outbox Jake? Easily. Yeah. But all it takes is for Jake to land one good fresh one right across the temple. Mike is 58.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was gonna ask. With him being 58 years old, he hasn't taken a punch in ever. He hasn't taken, and I don't.
The last time he took a punch was last time he took a punch was a few years ago when he I don't count the bullshit for Roy Jones.
I don't even count the Roy Jones because Roy didn't really hit him for real. For like those no look jabs. I mean, that was light. Like I don't like now. If Roy would have threw one of them combos out.
And that's the problem. Mike's style is designed for combos. You got to time Mike and catch him with a fresh one, like everyone else did. If you get to throwing 1, 2, 3, 4 at Mike, he's just gonna bip bop, get up out of there, give you that body uppercut, and you're out of here. So
and that's what, and maybe you're right with the hope part because that's what we're hoping to see. It's left, right, left. You know what I'm saying? That body shot, uppercut.
Yeah, I really hope
he hasn't taken a punch.
I hope Tyron Woodley would have did it. I hoped Anderson did it.
Wait, because I still believe to this day that Tyron Woodley took a dive the second fight. It's because I thought he won the first fight. I really thought he won the first fight.
The first one is the problem is, man, when it comes to taking a dive, very rarely does someone take a flush punch. When it comes to the dive, a dive is that'd be like me and you fighting.
Yeah.
And you told me, John, I'm gonna give you an extra 5 bands. Let me win. And I say, okay, I'm gonna do like this, and I want you to just come around my arm a little, and it ain't gonna knock me out, but I'm gonna go ahead and lay down and go sleep so you get the bag.
Yeah. Tyron
Woodley, bro, that shit knocked the fucking sweat off his forehead. That was a punch. He took it. Now, if it was a dive, he'll break. Because I'm telling you right now, if I'm taking a dive and you throw that shit as hard as you can, I'm shooting you in your knee afterwards, nigga. Fuck all that. I ain't gonna shoot to kill because that's unnecessary. But bro, I'm popping that kneecap, nigga. Fuck you talking about? You're not gonna right hook flush me on the chin for the world to see. And plus, Tyron, he didn't act like it. Tyron got slapped because Tyron's not a good boxer. He's just a power puncher.
Yeah, he's not.
He's a power puncher and a B- wrestler. And that's why the Anderson Silva fight
died.
I don't know, man. If it weren't for that knockdown,
Anderson was whooping his ass the whole fucking fight.
Anderson was doing his job, but Jake is big. He's young.
Yeah.
He
And
got
what
some
Anderson
power.
was what? Anderson was what?
109.
Yeah, I was gonna say 109. Like he was like 70 years old around this time.
Yeah, no.
He
And,
wasn't
and
the
that's why.
spider. He wasn't the spider that we grew up loving.
But see, that's the problem with Jake Paul, man. He's using his name to build his boxing career. But the problem is boxing career is fighting no names. Nate Robinson,
Ben Askren.
Ben Askren. Ben Askren. That nigga has never seen a strike. Ben Askren has never seen a striking video, let alone done any striking. Ben Askren is Dookie
Monster. I've never liked Ben Askren. I've thought he was.
I never liked Ben.
Thought he was a waste of a trade. Thought he was
Bro,
like, yo, we're gonna trade.
The disrespect to Mighty Mouse was crazy.
For real, like you're gonna give up
because Mighty Mouse went on to do great things. He beat Rod Tang.
Yes, he did that.
Mighty Mouse beat Rod Tang.
And that's the only person.
And then what did fuck, we just said his name. I don't even care about him. Yeah, that's it. Fucking faggot.
He didn't do a damn thing.
He didn't do anything.
He didn't do a damn thing. Why would you trade the great? See, if it was anybody else, if Jon Jones never existed, that would be the GOAT. Clearly, no debate.
Demetrius is the GOAT. There's no tarnish, there's no smut, and there's no questions. At the end of the day,
he lost his title. The only kicker is that he lost his title to Henry Cejudo.
And okay, but do you agree with that?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
I thought it was bullshit the way that they kept force feeding this nigga belts. I thought it was fucked up. Jon Jones never lost to anyone. There's not anyone.
He never lost in terms of final decision. The judges make the decision. John lost a couple, just like Floyd lost a couple. And you can go on YouTube right now. There's a couple videos where Floyd got a whole peach cobbler hanging off the front of his eyeball.
Yeah, I can admit that. I can admit that. But with John we might as well just go into this next topic then, which is the GOAT debate. With John, like, who is it that who you think it was? Fucking Anthony Smith.
Anthony Smith what? Anthony Smith is garbage.
I was about to say because John killed him. Who is it that you thought beat John?
Gus the first time is argued.
That's up for debate. That's
debatable. Dominic Reyes.
That's who it was. Dominic Reyes.
Had Thiago Santos not blew his own knee out in the second round, he was whooping John.
I mean, it's not my fault you can't block the oblique kick. I mean, it's not.
But it wasn't an oblique kick. It was something else. I think he hyperextended his knee on a leg kick because it wasn't an oblique kick. John didn't start doing the obliques until he realized that he was injured there, which is how fights go. A fight is a fight. Other than kicking in the balls and eye gouging, I think it's all fair.
Now I can ask you this question. What doesn't make him the GOAT besides him beating everybody that stood in front of him?
The fact that we have 5 years and some change worth of we don't know. Okay, the main reason I can't give John the GOAT is because his career wasn't consecutive. Every other fighter, right, continued. Injuries happened. But Jon Jones was out for a total of 5 years for injuries, legal, domestic, and fucking PEDs.
Okay.
The nigga literally
PEDs. Wait a minute. Time out. Are you talking about that picogram?
No, I'm with John on the picogram. If USADA says it was next to nothing, it wasn't next to nothing. But cocaine is a PED.
Okay, you're talking about cocaine. Now,
Dana White
said this at a press conference. Dana White said, yo, he wasn't doing this while he was fighting. He was doing this while he was off.
He admitted to fighting Cormier on an awful weekend.
He just said that to piss him off. He just said, even though I believe him, but I believe also that he just said that to piss him off. Like, yo, you're that bad that I beat you off a weekend of cocaine. I can beat you.
No, Jon Jones is just better than DC. God knows God knows I love DC. I do.
I can't stand Daniel Cormier.
Why?
Well, one reason because I'm a Jon Jones fan and he's a hater. He's always hating on Jon every second he get. The other reason is because, I mean, nigga, damn, what was it? You fought Anthony Rumble Johnson, and I just didn't like
the only reason why DC beat Johnson.
I just don't like the second fight pissed me off, and that hurt me because Anthony was winning and he went for a takedown for no reason.
Yeah, that's the only reason why DC won is because Rumble tried to out wrestle DC,
and he was winning. He had broke his nose already, and
sent that nigga flying with an overhand.
And that moment kept us from having one of the greatest fights in UFC history.
Who is somebody Jon didn't fight that you wanted to see him fight besides Rumble?
Anderson Silva.
I want to see Jon fight
Brock Lesnar.
Not now.
Brock Lesnar.
Cain Velasquez.
He didn't beat. He never fought Cain Velasquez. That would have been the icing on the cake, right there.
I think Cain would have whooped him. Me personally.
Fuck no.
Cain is dope.
Yeah, no, he's the truth. Like, he's the truth. He beat the shit out of one of my favorite heavyweights, and that's what made me a believer of him. So he, like, with that one, that would be. I don't think he would mop him. I think it would go to the decision, and Jon will win by split.
I want to see. I kind of wanted to see Jon fight Francis, but he was just gonna wrestle fuck Francis. So,
but yeah, that would have been a waste of a fight. That would have been a way. I would have wanted to see and this is just me personally. I do want to, besides Jon Jones fighting Brock Lesnar, Anderson Silva, I wanted him to fight old boy. What's his name? I know he probably would have wrestled him too, but it would have been cool to see it. Cause my ball's hot. Derek Lewis.
Jon would have whooped the shit out of Derek. Derek is a power puncher. That's it. Derek ain't got no footwork. Derek ain't got no head movement. Derek ain't really got no motherfucking clean striking. He's just a power puncher.
Okay, why is everybody sold on Tom Aspinall?
Because he's white. Because he's from England.
Okay.
Because he's got a bunch of questionable first round finishes. I'm not.
Now I saw the press conference.
The problem is I've been in there before, and at the end of the day, a fight's a fight. It doesn't matter if it's 3 seconds or 3 hours. A fight's a fight.
Now, I was watching the final press conference with Jon Jones and Stipe, and Dana White said that Tom Aspinall will be fighting the winner of that for the undisputed heavyweight title.
Okay.
Now,
Tom whoops Stipe, but he doesn't beat Jon.
I was about to say,
Jon ain't gonna stand there and fucking Tom can hit hard. Jon ain't gonna stand there and exchange with him.
I don't think he
wrestle the shit out of him.
I don't think he'll be able to eat one of those fucking spinning back elbows. I don't think Tom Aspinall won't.
Hell no.
I don't think he just eats that.
I don't think Tom has ever fought anybody as good as Jon Jones.
So if Tom Aspinall fights Jon Jones, Jon Jones wins clearly.
Yeah.
So what else would he need?
And that's what pisses me off about everyone saying Jon Jones is ducking Tom Aspinall.
No, absolutely not. I think him fighting Alex Pereira is a bigger challenge and a better fight.
Most definitely.
And Alex Pereira, he fights at middleweight, light heavyweight, and heavyweight.
Yeah. I don't know if he ever did heavyweight, but he can certainly make it. Alex Pereira walks around 230, 240.
That's not that's a better fight.
That's not no little nigga.
That's more money. You have that fight in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand. You cannot tell me people would not fill that arena up with Alex Pereira over Tom Aspinall.
Yeah, nobody.
And he beat. Let's say he beats Stipe, and then he fights Tom Aspinall and beats him. What else would he need to be the GOAT? I need to know this from you. What else?
Listen, Jon Jones is the greatest UFC fighter, but MMA, no. It's like Jon Jones. It's like the LeBron and Jordan debate. There was 2 different times, 2 different eras. They played against two different
Now with that, I think it's a little more clear with that debate opposed to like I think that one's more clear of who the GOAT is on that debate.
LeBron and Jordan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I personally I'm gonna pick LeBron.
Yeah, I would go with LeBron.
Yeah, he plays in the only thing is back in the day when Jordan was playing, bro, they didn't call. The refs didn't make the calls the way they do now. The new game is watered down and weak. Let's be honest.
I think we would rather.
But at the end of the day, I think if Jordan played in today's era, he would be a really good player.
He wouldn't be the great. He wouldn't be considered the great.
But I think if LeBron went back to 1992, yeah, you can't tell me LeBron isn't fucking booming on everybody.
Oh yeah.
No. Look, Jordan would have had no answer for LeBron.
I don't think, and you know how I can't stand Draymond Green, but if some way somehow
Draymond would shut Jordan down,
he would be eating Jordan alive. There's guys today that I don't even like that there's no way that because he's not. But how many defensive player of the years did he get again?
Who, Jordan?
Yeah,
like one or two.
Like one or two. Again, like I don't think like in that era. I can even take it to 2008 around those time with Dwight Howard and when the big three Celtics and shit like that. Even with Tim Duncan, I highly doubt that they beat the Spurs in the finals. Those Bulls, I don't think they beat those. I don't think they beat the Spurs with Tim Duncan, Robert Horry, David Robinson, all those niggas.
Well, shit. If you want to talk about teams they ain't gonna beat, let's talk about the Warriors from a few years ago.
73 9-win Warriors.
Yeah, listen. Today's game is too fast paced. The 3-point is too important.
Yes, and it's so.
And let's be honest. If you go and look at all of Jordan's highlights, how many of those are clutch threes?
Not many.
Not a lot.
Because he's not known for clutch threes.
Most of Jordan's points
were twos.
Came from layups and inside the arc.
Yep. And the moment the Detroit Pistons tested that, then we seen how that worked out. Like niggas was stabbing him on the court and still getting points. I loved it.
Yeah, Jordan is the greatest.
The reason why I take away points is because everybody talks about how great the duo is with Scotty and Michael and shit, right?
Scotty carried the team.
Scotty left and Jordan didn't get a ring after that. Man. Jordan left and Scotty went to the Eastern Conference Finals. Also, LeBron, he's had great team. He had great duos with Dwayne Wade, Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis right now. He's had a ring with every single one of those people. He's figured out how to adapt with a shitty team. He went up against the goddamn Spurs in 2007?
Something like that.
He took that shit no different from Allen Iverson taking the 76ers against the Lakers. He took a shitty ass Cavaliers team with Mo Williams, fucking Taj Gibson, Anderson Varejao, like the niggas that you would not even pick up on a pickup game. Like, and he took those individuals there. And Michael Jordan never took any of those to the finals.
I will say that LeBron did more with less.
Yeah.
Because now when he was in Miami, he had a squad in Miami.
Oh yeah. No question.
Even though Chris Bosh is
fucking faggot.
He's mid to me, but yeah.
Oh, metrosexual is what you mean. No, that's the correct term, I believe. Yes. Even with those Cavaliers teams, like after Kyrie left, it felt like he was just trading people left and right, getting everybody on it, and it just wasn't working. I remember he had Derrick Rose on his team at one point in time. And it just wasn't none of that shit clicking. They still made it to the finals that year too. That's what made it crazy. But yeah, let me get back to this question. What would Jon Jones need to do to be the GOAT?
He needs to beat Stipe and then he needs to beat Tom.
Then he'd be the GOAT.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to say that live on the show? After he beats that Jon Jones is the GOAT.
The UFC GOAT, yeah. He's not the GOAT. He's not. The problem with the term GOAT is greatest of all time.
Okay, if we're
but
saying
the
UFC,
problem with that is, bro, you didn't beat the greats of this time. This time, you're the greatest of your time. That's what it should be.
Who's the greatest that he didn't beat?
Who's the greatest that he didn't beat? Fedor, Boss Ruben.
I knew you was gonna say Fedor. I can't stand you.
You got a problem with Fedor?
No problem at all. But I knew.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, he didn't. Come on now. Do you think Jon Jones would have been in there wrestle fucking Mark Coleman?
No.
You think Jon Jones would knock out Mark Coleman? Do you think Jon Jones would have knocked out Don Fry? Do you think Jon Jones would have beat Prime Shogun Hua? No.
Oh no.
You talking about when Shogun was back there pardon my language, internet, but you remember when Shogun was raping people in Prime?
Yes.
No. That's the problem, bro. You gotta stop. We gotta stop this greatest of all. The only person who can really claim greatest of all time is probably Tom Brady.
Mighty Mouse? Not
Mighty Mouse. If we're talking about fighting, but I'm talking about in general, to call yourself the GOAT. And maybe Clarissa Shields' retarded ass. I want to fuck her, so I want to fuck her just to prove that she ain't that tough. Once this dick in you, bitch, you ain't that tough. Now shut up and take your ski.
Take your ski.
But Clarissa Shields can claim GOAT.
She has a good debate for it. She
does. But you know, the problem is the last word in GOAT. Time. We're talking about of all time. I don't see Floyd Mayweather beating Prime Sugar Ray Leonard.
Absolutely not. Absolutely fucking not. No way. I don't see him beating anybody like that. I don't see him beating Tommy Hearns, Roberto Duran. No. I don't see him beating any of those niggas.
Especially not Roberto. Roberto Duran would have shoved boxing glove up Floyd's ass for a half hour.
He would have ate that boy alive. Like, no fucking way. Tommy Hitman Hearns. No fucking way.
That's my problem with the term greatest of all time. Because you're talking about from start to finish, no one has ever been you. And that's whack. That's whack.
That now that you're mentioning it, I could agree that the term, and I fall victim to this too. That term GOAT is very loosely used.
It is.
It's used very loosely. Like,
now, the only thing I can give John is before John, who was considered the GOAT, and there was really no discussion for that. There was a bunch of, I mean, you could do maybe GSP.
Yeah.
But GSP lost a couple times.
Yeah. I still think that Johnny Hendricks fight, he lost clearly.
He lost that. He lost that one for sure. Matt Serra slept his ass.
Serra.
And then
he just butt wrestled everybody else.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, he put the beaters on a few niggas. But Johnny Hendricks, Matt Serra, GSP got losses. John doesn't have any losses. The 12-6 to Matt Hamill.
That was bullshit. They just now overturned that.
That's the problem with the rules, though. You know what I mean? There's no rules in the fight. I know I get that this is on TV, we're in a cage, money and all that. But other than eye gouges and kicking a nigga in the balls, a fight's a fight.
Yeah, those 12-6, like, they overturned that too. They overturned that.
And that means what?
I mean, it really doesn't mean that. I guess that would be a no contest, technically.
Yeah, it means we all agree with what we already knew.
That it was bullshit from the very beginning.
It was bullshit.
Number one bullshit. Yeah, number one bullshit.
Now, for me right now, John needs to take care of Stipe, which he doesn't really need to, Because John's gonna fucking destroy Stipe. We already know that.
Yeah.
He's gonna destroy Stipe. Stipe's too old, too small. And he just doesn't have what it takes.
His last, all he needed to do was to beat Daniel, and he could have retired after that and been cool. And
yeah.
he made us all happy that night.
Yeah. I don't know if he made us all happy.
Yeah, I remember your jaw dropped. I know that was a very interesting fight.
Yeah, that's the only thing I gotta give Stipe, bro. Because Stipe, Daniel Cormier ain't no bitch, bro. That's not an easy one.
I'll give Daniel, even though I don't like Daniel Cormier, I would say he is the second best light heavyweight, the third best heavyweight. I'll give him his flowers, like absolutely. Like he's a good fighter. He's a good fighter. And there's only two people to ever beat him. And that's gotta be impressive. That's gotta be impressive. Like for you to only have two people to beat you in your whole career. I think he's pretty good. I've always been Team Jon Jones, so I couldn't fuck with him.
In the cage, Jon Jones is probably, if not arguably, the greatest. I have my arguments, obviously. But because there's been nobody to do what Jon has done, just like there's nobody to do what Stipe did.
That's right.
But what the fuck does that mean? You know what I mean? Like, Jon Jones, you got to give it to him. He had the title defenses, whether he was on drugs, PEDs, whatever. The bottom line, a fight's a fight.
Fight's a fight.
You know what I mean?
And
if you go outside right now and get into a fight with a crackhead, ain't nobody gonna say, "Oh, he was high on crack." That's when one. They're gonna say you lost to a crackhead.
You lost to a crackhead, nigga. You lost to a crackhead.
I don't really care. Like now, if Jon was on, like, because you got to think, even though he was smaller and really didn't need to be in there, bro, Vitor gave Jon some trouble.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, Vitor. Yes.
Yeah. But that was TRT belt.
Yeah, that was Jesus. That was Jesus.
Yeah. And the fact that Jon overcame TRT Belfort is crazy.
Now, another one I give him for, this is one of my favorite ones now. If there was any time I thought he was high on cocaine in a fight, it has to be that Alexander Gustafsson fight, because he was getting
nigga.
I was like, I look at that fight and I still say, like, yo, he's high as hell off of that shit.
Because
he was piecing him the whole day. He couldn't take him down to save his life. He couldn't take
Gus was working him. And then another reason why people give it to you is because they call it the championship rounds. For some reason, rounds 4 and 5 equal more
than 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3. Because Gus, you can maybe argue
the
second round, maybe. But Gus won that 3-2, that first fight, in my opinion.
That fight, like, if there was any time I was like, yo, he's high as hell.
Because after that fight, when when Bruce said, and still, Jon was like, I won.
Like, yeah, I was surprised. Like, damn, and you see his face. He went through some things.
That nigga was dusted and disgusted.
Alexander Gustafsson gave him the work that he's never had. And I was like, yeah, looking at that fight, I was like, he might be high off cocaine. He might be off that shit now. That might be the only fight I looked at him like, he's high. He been sitting on Canada.
Yeah, that we know of. Me personally, I think he was a little whacked against Lyoto.
Oh no, he was just better. No,
he wasn't. No, he was not better.
He was just better.
No, he wasn't. Lyoto was piecing him up. Jon just made the proper adjustments. I don't know if he was better.
That's what makes you better if you make the proper adjustments.
Jon said it himself that Lyoto was tagging his fucking chin.
Yeah, and he figured out how to, like, when he was tagging him, he said, okay, this is what he's doing. Let's get it.
Yeah.
And
but he was still high. I still think he was high as fuck on coke.
I don't know about that one. I just think that he just got him on it, and he had the opportunity to choke. The way that he choked him out, there's no way. That's not cocaine right there. That is not cocaine.
That's not cocaine. That's just bigger body. That's just big body.
Because that
just
man
big body. He got in.
Thought he died. I thought he was
but that's
dead.
what I knew what was gonna happen. If he got his hands on Lyoto ain't got no damn grapple defense. He ain't got no wrestling. Lyoto is a stand-up karate master. That's how he fights.
And if
when
you
the last time you saw Lyoto go for a strike, a takedown?
When's the last time I seen him go for a takedown?
Lyoto Machida. When did you
I've never seen him do it. I've never seen him do it. He's always put hands on somebody or jujitsu and shit like that.
Yeah, so Jon just put his elbows forward, walked in, grabbed the nigga, choked the shit out of him.
The same thing he did with Cyril Gain. I'm trying to figure out how he was able to do that with Cyril Gain, like, because it didn't look like he had it in all the way.
Because Cyril ain't got no grappling. He's dookie.
Yeah, he's a dookie monster. Okay.
He's dookie on the ground.
Next topic. Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs are 9-0 now. The next game we have is at Buffalo this Sunday.
Probably going to lose that one.
Now, chances are a lot of people say that we are long overdue for a loss. And if there's any time that we would take a L, it would be this one. Also being put into consideration is that Isaiah Pacheco might be clear to play. With that given, you still have D-Hop, you still have Travis Kelce, you still have Xavier Worthy. You
Kelce
still have
looking a little long in the tooth, but yeah.
Now, do you think we make it out with a win at Buffalo?
No.
Now, if we lose, what will it be by? Will it be a blowout or will it be by 7 points or such?
10 to 14 points. Buffalo KC has got one of, if not the best defense in the league. Buffalo hasn't really went up against too many defenses on our caliber. They went against good, but the past 2-3 games, Buffalo's been 30 points or better.
Yes, that's right.
They're also without Keon Coleman and a couple other ones. And when you go to play the Chiefs, bro, you have to have everything in order. You have to. At the end of the day, like, bro, I don't believe in that rigged shit or the rest.
Of course not. I think it's hilarious. I think
that shit is stupid. Because here's my biggest thing. The NFL is a business. And at the end of the day, it's about making money in the biggest market. You're telling me the NFL sat around a big round table and goes, all right, guys, Kansas City is where we make our money.
This is where the big bucks are.
No, there's so many other teams.
LA, New Orleans, New York.
Yeah, there's so many other teams that the NFL can be like, hey, let's we have a bigger market in this area.
With that, using that logic, they could have did that for the Cowboys.
Right, yeah, because like people seem to forget when Patrick Mahomes was drafted, no one gave a shit.
No one
sat on the bench for the first fucking year.
Yeah, everybody wanted. So
where was all the shit then?
Everybody wanted us to draft Deshaun Watson that year.
No, it was who else went? Who went before Pat? Mitchell Trubisky. God damn it. Ass. What is Mitchell doing now? That nigga working down at the Smoothie King. Give me a double mango and peach, you bitch ass nigga.
And don't fumble my shit.
Yeah, and don't fumble my shit.
Yo, you gotta think to yourself, like, how the fuck? And then, if you remember, before they even made the pick to get Patrick Mahomes, they did hella trades with Buffalo. They did hella trades with Buffalo just to get further up to get him.
So, I mean, me personally, I think it ain't no different because lucky the Cowboys didn't have. They're lucky social media wasn't around when the Cowboys was doing their thing in the 90s.
Oh my God.
I just don't understand why the NFL would pick the Kansas City Chiefs as the team to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
it don't make no sense. There's so many other larger markets. The Cowboys, the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to bring a team back from the fucking death, go to the state of New York.
Yeah. Jets or Giants, pick one.
Just the whole sports, just the whole state of New York sports, period. Didn't the Yankees just get whooped in the series?
They got they ass handed to them. You had Ice Cube in the
When's
World
the last
Series.
time? So let's just talk New York, one of the biggest and richest, most profitable states. Think about all their teams: the Yankees, the Jets, the Giants,
the
Knicks, whatever the fuck their hockey team is.
Whatever that is.
I mean, if
do we want to count Brooklyn? Are we counting Brooklyn Nets in that too?
Yeah,
Brooklyn Nets
and they're Dookie
monsters.
I'm just saying, if we were gonna pick a market to generate revenue, how the fuck would we pick Kansas City? Why not Dallas?
No.
Why not have the rest cheap for Dallas?
Not even close. Not even close. And Dallas has more money on top of that. Dallas is
the richest team in the NFL.
They actually could afford to pay for DeAndre Hopkins and everybody that we have right now. They could afford to get plus more because Jerry Jones is just wiping his ass with $20 bills.
Well, Jerry Jones is a piece of shit. He's another rich white dude who thinks he knows it all. Fuck Jerry Jones.
Okay. Since we're hitting that mark, I'm gonna ask these questions straight up, and then we're gonna end with Ish's monologue. Now, I'm gonna ask these questions. We're just gonna go forward with them. Jon Jones, Stipe Miocic, who wins?
Jon Jones.
Via
submission.
Okay, what was the co-main event? Michael Chandler and
Charles
Oliveira for the second time, I think.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
I gotta go Oliveira.
Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Who wins that?
Jake Paul.
Via decision.
Knockout.
That's some strong shit you going by.
I think Jake sleeps Mike. Mike's old. It's a fight. Jake is big. He's strong, bro. I think Mike is gonna show that there's a level in boxing skill, but Jake is gonna show that there's a different level in luck and power. Okay. Mike doesn't have the same power no more. Mike isn't 25-year-old Mike Tyson with the 3-foot diameter neck. It's not the same no more.
Yeah, you got that.
It's not. This is a senior citizen. Lord knows I love Mike. I do.
We all love Mike.
It's Mike, but he's a senior citizen. Like he needs after the fight, he's got to go straight to the hospital for colonoscopy. Nigga. You know what I mean?
Alec, all right, all right. Tyson Fury versus Usyk. Who wins?
Usyk. Tyson Fury is old, fat, sloppy. He can't. Tyson Fury can't beat boxers who are on his level.
Now, here's what I say in regards to that, and then we're gonna go to your monologue. You're saying Deontay Wilder wasn't on his level.
Hell no. Deontay Wilder is a trash boxer. He's trash.
Oh my god. Now let me say this.
Mean? Oh my god. Deontay Wilder is David Duchovny, nigga. Period. Let me grab my macaroni and cheese.
Let me grab my macaroni. Let's get something straight real quick. Here's why I think Usyk will win. And the very reason why I think he's going to win is because all of those fights with Deontay Wilder has taken a toll on him. I don't think he can take that same punch that he could back before he fought Deontay Wilder.
I don't think Usyk hits as hard as Deontay.
I don't think Francis hits harder as Deontay either, and he still dropped him.
I don't know. Francis got some power.
That punch did not look like he even tried. It looked like it rolled off his shoulder and it still dropped him.
Well, nigga. Tyson Fury's fucking. How old is that nigga? 45? I don't know. He should have been in there with Francis. He lost to Francis.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why I think he's going to lose to Uzi, because all of those fights he had, those 3 fights he had with Deontay Wilder took the best out of him. I think it took the best out of him. And I don't think he has enough to endure what Usyk gave, because the first time I seen him fight, I'm like, yo, he cannot take those punches anymore. He cannot endure that shit. Deontay Wilder knocked all of his endurance out those last 3 fights.
Yeah, but that's all Deontay has is power. Usyk has power and skills.
Yeah.
He's a better boxer than Fury, just my opinion.
Yeah.
Who's next? What else we got?
Okay, all right. Besides that, what was the other one? I already said that. Okay, word is that Ryan Garcia is supposed to be stepping back into the ring. Now he is under suspension, so it's going to be an exhibition fight. But they're using this to sell the Devin Haney rematch.
Fuck Devin Haney.
Fuck Devin Haney. Now,
hey, Dookie.
I don't think I need to ask this, but I was going now. If you're a witness to this, I was going for Ryan the whole time.
I never liked Devin Haney.
Yeah,
I never liked
him. But you're a witness that I was going for Ryan Garcia.
I'm not a big boxing fan, because boxing is kind of like Joe Rogan said. It's archaic. It's old. So it's one dimensional.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
You just stand there.
It doesn't have to be MMA. But a decent wrestler would destroy the best boxers.
Yeah.
If we're talking about going head up, just straight arms, yeah, a boxer will normally win. But if we are talking straight up to the death fight, I never want to be a boxer, bro. Ever.
Yeah.
There's nothing. What are you going to do when a nigga kicks you in your face from 4 feet away? You can't do shit. Boxers don't train their legs. I trained my legs. You're telling me that if me and Floyd Mayweather got into it, all I got to do is keep my chin out the way. I'll blow Floyd leg the fuck out. Spinning back kick to the liver, question mark kick to the chin. I'll beat in a fight. And this is just me. In a boxing match, Floyd Mayweather would decimate me and make me look like like the amateur I am.
Of course.
But in a fight, back behind the Hooters, bro, I'm tucking that nigga Floyd up under the dumpster on the dead homie.
On the dead homies. Hey, 2019, Floyd Mayweather MMA. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Bro, when he did. Let me finish my macaroni and cheese, man.
Let me see that.
Because when that nigga Floyd said,
"Why not?"
With them beady ass little nigger eyes,
like Winnie the Pooh. Throw it to me. Throw it. Just throw it, babe. Just throw it. No, just throw it. Just throw it, or just put it on the chair. Just put it on the chair.
Let me grab my chain.
All right, run away. Okay. I'm sorry, bro. 2019, Floyd Mayweather, MMA. Who would have thought?
Hey, hold on real quick. Here I come.
Yeah, I see. Oh yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to TaggedUp Gaming, RD Automotive, Man Talk Podcast, Reality Productions, Talk Royalty Podcast. Y'all know how we do. You know what I'm saying? It's just another night, us in the whip. But before we do his monologue, I do gotta say this. I do gotta say it, bro, because it's funny.
Oh shit.
The bill payer. The bill payer. But yeah, like I was saying, 2019, Floyd Mayweather.
Who would have thought? Nobody would have thought, Floyd. Hey, listen. There's certain people in this world that I want to meet in the dark alley one-on-one. Floyd Mayweather, Steven Seagal, Drake.
Why Drake? Why Drake?
How much time you got? What do you mean? Why Drake?
That's the next episode. Why does he hate Drake?
Bro. Yeah, we'll say that for the next episode. I gotta have plenty of water just so my mouth don't go dry from talking about that bitch ass nigga. Drake is a successful loser. That's what a lot of niggas are. A lot of niggas are successful losers. Just because you made a lot of money and you're famous, bro, you're still a dork. Let's be honest. If Drake wasn't Drake, but he was still who he is, how many of us would hang out with that nigga in the trenches?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Weirdo, bro. Be like, bro, get the fuck out of here. But no.
Bro, hey, go to the store and get some shells, nigga. You bitch ass nigga.
Can I keep the change?
No.
Can I keep the change, niggas?
Drake. Remember when I did my crack review in the 30s?
Yeah,
that's Drake. Drake is gonna get slapped on the back of his neck 100 times hanging out on the block. Every time, nigga.
And throw him on the power.
Throwing that nigga shoes on the power line, and then I'm gonna make that nigga turn his clothes around backwards. Walk home backwards, nigga.
Yo, my man, walk this way.
My man, go that way, man. Go that way, nigga. Who the fuck? Bro, listen. No. Drake only acts the way he does because of his notoriety. You understand? That's like one of my homies asked me, he was like, what would you do if Drake made a diss song about you? I'm like, I wouldn't worry about nothing. Because he's not going to do anything. Let's be honest. Let's say me and Drake was beefing, okay, right? That nigga made a diss song about me and all that cool shit, and then I saw that nigga somewhere by himself. What would he do?
He probably.
Let's be honest. Y'all, do y'all think Drake is gonna shoot guns at somebody?
Oh, absolutely.
Because the real motherfucking boss can either pay to get it done to you, or he gonna do it himself to prove to you who he is. Drake ain't doing nothing to nobody. You see my hands? This nigga ain't doing nothing to nobody.
Yo, check out.
You think, let me tell you something. You think there's one nigga in Canada goes, man, I sure hope Drake doesn't pop out with a blicky. No. Get the fuck out of here, doggy.
Yo, y'all check out the next episode, which will probably be before we do the watch party for the Mike Tyson Jake Paul, which is why he doesn't like Drake. So,
bro, fuck that nigga.
We're gonna
on 6-0 crib.
On the dead homies. So we gonna close it out. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all watching this. We gonna see y'all tomorrow when the Jake Paul versus Tyson fight, and he said he's got it, so we're gonna be watching his live commentary. You down with that?
Yeah,
let's get it. I'll see y'all niggas tomorrow. Bars are real. We just hopped out the whip. Y'all niggas go do what y'all do, man.